Alright, welcome back to another FuelBand review video. A couple of you have asked what the web interface looks like for the Nike Plus FuelBand. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. So the first thing that happens when you plug in the FuelBand to your computer, which is what I've done right now, it pops open this Nike Connect application, which just has some general pieces of functionality in it. There's profile information where you put in your height and weight and birth date and stuff like that, and I'd show you that, but in reality, you know, we're not that close. I've just barely met you guys, so I'm not going to share that information with you. Time and date, straightforward. Customized. This is kind of where it gets into some more interesting pieces of information. So these are the 4 different categories that you can display on your FuelBand, being the time, the amount of fuel, calories and steps. So you can actually turn off calories and steps if you don't want it to show, but it will always show time and fuel. Those are going to be hard coded in there. From the advanced options that it shows you, there's a little display, graphic display when you hit your goal for the day. It does a little celebration for you, so you can either turn that on or off. You can display the orientation of the display. So if you're wearing it on your right wrist or your left wrist and you want to rotate it differently, you can check that box and it will move it accordingly. Come in here and set your daily goal. So you can set this for the next day. You can't change it for the current day. You can only change it for the next day. So you can do that through the little application here. But it will also pop up, in addition to Nike Connect, it will pull up the web portal, the Nike Plus web portal. And so here we'll load up the new fuel information since your last sync. Then it also tracks the history of what's going on. So I've had this for 5 days now, going back to day 1. Got it during the middle of the day, achieved the goal. It shows you what parts of the day you were most active, so I didn't receive the band until later, which is the reason for that, the line and the way it's going there. Shows you calories, the distance in terms of miles, steps, and time there. So going through the different days, day 2 I really was a lot more active, intentionally just to see what happens when I smashed the goal. The goal was 2,000 fuel, I got 3,700, and it gave me this water trophy. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it was kind of cool. It gave me a neat little animation on the app, and so those are just different things that you can acquire, different trophies by smashing your goals and getting streaks. And here's another achievement down here, 10,000 fuel now I've earned. So another little goal. But it goes through, every day. It's going to track this information when you sync it up. So still accomplishing my goals and having lots of fun with it. So that's the first week. I wanted to get some data and some trends going so I can understand, where my base levels are, and then start adjusting my fuel goals going forward. That's the dashboard, the activity. Actually, let me go back to the dashboard real quick. Show you down here below. So come down here, it shows you, how much Nike fuel you have. So I have 12.6. Those in my category of men 30 to 39-year-olds, they have 16.3. So I got to step my game up to compete with them. And then the overall Nike Plus community, they have 16.5 thousand. So average Nike fuel per day, again, some more averaging stats and daily goals is hit. I've hit 5 goals in a row, 5 daily goals. Everyone else is only at 3, so I can feel good about that. Up here at the top, it also shows the latest streak and how many goals you've hit. And so it looks like it's already loaded up the next week's worth of goals for me to go after. So that's what I'm going to do. The activity tab is going to bring up basically the same type of information. It's going to show me how the week looked, where my goals were, and then as well as give me a total of all the different categories. So, average Nike fuel per day, steps, total steps, calories, and the distance, 17.18 miles, and how long I was active during the week. So then again, the FuelBand is all about measuring and monitoring my activity and just making sure I keep it consistent, and just another motivation factor to keep me going. So anyway, that's the video. Again, it's pretty straightforward. So if you don't have an iPhone and you don't have the app, you can still do all the things that you can do within the app itself here in the web portal, and as well as adjusting those settings in Nike Plus Connect. So appreciate the comments you guys have given me so far and all the different views. Again, if you have questions about the band, feel free to leave them in the comments or reach out to me directly, and I'll post and respond to them accordingly. Thanks.